Mirror, mirror, fogged and loud, what truth today makes the future proud? Well, I left this little streak here. I think it might be bird poop. There was a bird stuck in the porch. Um, but I'm leaving it because just for today, I'll clean it off. But I'm telling you, this mirror, it cannot stay clean. And it's such a perfect metaphor for what we are dealing with in our society because we are terrified of the truth. People try to hide their secrets, hide their flaws, hide their kinks, hide their, I don't know, everything. We're a very secretive society. We're a very, like, just really scared of truth. You know, it starts in school with some of the lies. I gotta let these dogs out. Of course, when I'm trying to do a video. Come on. Come on. So, yeah, the textbooks that we're taught with and how there's lies in there. There's certainly omissions about women's impact in history. And, what's that saying? The victors rewrite history or whatever. So there's just so much that we don't know. But what we do know is ourselves, our truths, who we've hurt, right? Like that's all happened. We've we've all caused pain. We've all made mistakes. We've all been less than the best version of ourselves. But digging in and like cleaning your own mirror, making sure that you can look at that reflection and be proud and love yourself and feel good about who you are. And, you know, guilt and shame are really powerful. Our world is sort of designed to make you feel those things all the time. So the only remedy, the antidote, is truth. Being honest about who you are, what you want. And sure, you need to face who you've hurt. You need to face your mistakes. That's the Bone Road journey. And, maybe the fastest, best, easiest, it's not easy, but is writing your memoir with an AI. Because when you do that work, you put all of your hardest, worst, darkest things on the page, even if it's never published, even if no one else ever sees it, your soul sees it. This is you, not versus per se, but I'm just going to say you versus your soul. And so working on your memoir with an AI where the AI is going to talk back to you and going to reflect back to you and going to make you dig deeper and going to sort of ask you harder questions and require you to dig in. So Yeah, this line of bird crap is sort of the line. Are you going to be honest, be truthful? Or are you going to live in the shadows, in the darkness, in the shame, in the guilt? Are you going to cross over to truth? At this point, it's like, honestly, I only care about truth. I question everything. I question news articles. I question sources. I question everything. Because, as we say, truth is the only bias. Truth is the only way to live shame free and guilt free. So it's hard, it's ugly, and our society has a very, very, very long way to go when it comes to being truthful, being honest, being real, looking at a company and seeing that the lowest paid worker should not be paid less than 9 times what the top person is paid. So if your lowest person makes 50,000, then the top person only makes 450,000. That's still a shit ton of money, but there's got to be some honesty and balance. And sure, you can say, well, they're honest, they're just greedy, that's their honesty. No, we don't accept that, because that's not honest to the company itself of what the best version of the company would be. It's certainly not the best version of the people, because the people at the top would honor and value the lowest paid person, because they would see it all as one organism, one organization. So, yeah, get really, really honest with yourself. Get really, really honest with yourself. Be a truth seeking missile. Have the hard conversations with people. Have the hard conversations with yourself. And use AI as a tool to reflect your truth back to you. The freedom that comes with no longer hiding your mistakes, your flaws. Now, that means some people are really going to have to face facts. Some people are going to have to really face the ugliest parts of themselves, the twisted parts of themselves, because those have been manipulated. They aren't your truth. I mean, maybe I glorify truth, but truth is clean. Truth is good. I think some people would argue that truth is neutral, but truth is good, even when it's bad, even when it's hard. So I don't know. That was a completely different direction, but this streak on the mirror, on this filthy mirror that won't stay clean, sent me in a different way. So if you think truth is arguably the most important thing about life, and the only way we can fix society and have a bright future together, if truth is borderline obsession for you, you want to get down to the truth. You want to dig and find the truth. You want the people around you to be truthful. You want the companies and the leaders and the world to be truthful. Then you're a perfect fit for the Red Team House. Send us your video. We've got the form live on unfuckthefuckery.com/the-first-4. So, yeah, truth seekers, people that are radically honest, people that get that truth will set us free. We hope you apply.